Hello guys, welcome to our weekly breakdown, and I'm going to go in over our weekly charts, how I see the market, how the market was the previous week, opportunity we missed, trades we took, and what we're looking forward for the new week, and how we see the price, and just purely responding to what we see in the market and how we feel like the price is going to respond to. That's just it. Now let's go. Before we start, let's go back to our calendar, our forest factory, and let's see what we have in stock for the new week. And looking at the week, you see that we have a lot of news from on Monday to Friday. The entire folder is jam packed. You see, we have a Empire State on Monday. On Tuesday, we have news. You can see retail sales. On Wednesday, bank holiday, CPI for the GBP. On Thursday, you see we have news on employment claims. You see how the week is jam packed. You can see it. So let's expect a lot of sideways and high volume market towards this time, closing time. So that's what we're expecting from price to do throughout this week. Now let's go over to our chart and let's do a proper breakdown on what we think is going to happen or how the previous week ended. Now, our previous candle ended bullish. You can see how it is strong bullish candle. I was anticipating price to continue pushing bearish, but the overall trend is bullish. And this is our monthly low. So this is our monthly low. So if price break below this low, anticipate price to keep pushing up because this is where the previous um, monthly candle was its lowest low before it pushed up. So this is it. So price has failed to break our monthly low. If you see it, if I go to the monthly, you see that this is it. So price has failed to break our monthly low. So you can expect price to keep pushing upward. What I think or what I feel price will do this is more like a fake out because price came down, broke below the structure, failed to continue, came back up, close bullish. So what I feel like price will do right now is kind of reject down a bit, bearish a bit, and bullish move. Like this is what I feel like price is going to do during this week. But I'm not the mover of the market. I don't move the market. I just predict the outcome, and whatever comes through, I enter it. I'm a scalper, so I trade based on what I see in that time or during the volume of that particular time frame or trading. So that's what I do. So now let's go over to our daily time frame and let's see what the market is doing. Now you can see that the daily end bullish. You can see strong bullish, and seeing the price close this way, you can tell that price will likely want to continue pushing upward. You can see the previous day has a very clean candle, so price can actually come down for a retest and continue pushing up. Now for the candle, we have about 400 pip to the upside, which is a very good one. So I'm only looking to get 400 pips, just collect a bit of this and that. So now let's go over our previous week. Let's see what trade we entered and trade we missed and trade we most likely made mistake of. So now let's keep this is this is Monday. So let's start from Monday. Let me clear up my chart and let me start from Monday. Now Monday, let me zoom in. This is 4 hours. Then let's go over to 1 hour time frame and let's look for just London section and New York. Now looking at Monday charts, you can see that price ranged a bit this time. You can see there was a range here. Price was ranging throughout Monday, and there was no clear buyers where price actually wanted to go at that point in time. And if I was to execute a trade here, this would have been where I was most likely looking for opportunities in the market. I wanted price to probably break above this level for me to look for buys. So buys was not coming in anytime here. So this was where the buys came in from this level here, which was here. So if you look properly, you see that price closed above this level and came down for rejection. So let's measure our rejection. That should be about 20 pip. You can see it and price move up about 20 pip as well. So this was our entry. This was entry number one, entry model number one for bearish continuation. We call this bearish continuation. So price came down for a retest, and the moment price break above, you just enter for a continuation in and out. Follow the volume. This is not even London section. This is more like pre New York section. So for the London section, I think this was. I think we didn't have any entry. There was no trade during the London section, which was just price just consolidated throughout that time. There was no really clear entries. There was no entry during the London section. So looking at our Tuesday charts, we can see. Let's go over Tuesday and let's look for, yeah. This is the chart for, and this is a chart. We say this particular entry has about 60 to 80% win rate. You can see that price was ranging. We have a strong bullish close. The previous 30 minutes tried to push downward but failed. You can see that left a big bottom wick. You can see it. And how we trade this was wait for price to break above. It's an impulsive trade. The moment price break above, that's where you go in. You put your stop loss below the previous or the current candle, depends on how you want to put it. You put it below the previous or the current candle. And whenever your take profit is, most times I just secure at 20 pip. So you can see this was an easy 20 pip, price got to 20 pip, and you secure and you close your trade. So this is it. This was as exactly at London section. See an easy trade. That was it. So moving forward, this was there any entries during the New York? I don't think there was any entries during the New York section. You can see this was another. This is exactly what I'm talking about. This is exactly setup I'm talking about. Then there was not any setup. So on Wednesday, did we get into any trade on Wednesday? No, we didn't have any trade on Wednesday. Then on Thursday, I think we got into one trade on Thursday, and just look at that trade. Sorry for the way I'm rushing. I'm just trying to do the video so I can do a breakdown on this current week analysis. On Wednesday, I think we had an entry somewhere around here. We had an entry. Um, okay. The entry we had on Thursday was news. Yeah, it was news. So this was the entry. It was just a buy stop to continue pushing upward, and this was it. I placed a buy stop, and price just moved up about 100 people. So this was a trade. Yeah, there was a trade. It was just a buy stop for news. So price was ranging. I was actually trying to go in for a sell, but since it was close to the news time, so I had to wait and place a buy stop above here, and price executed my buy stop and price pushed upward. That was it for Thursday. Then on Friday, I think I got into two trades on Friday, which was a winner. So on Friday, um, my first trade was doing the London section. Was doing London section. Yeah, this was my first trade. I had a impulsive entry. The same entry I gave you, same modern entry for that previous one. This was a modern entry, and price broke above. My stop loss was below for 23 pips. My price moved up. I closed around 30 pips. Then my second entry was when price broke above this level, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was off the 15 minutes. Trying to confirm where my entry was. I think this was around, yeah, my entry was around here. This was my entry. Second, this almost the same way again. So this was the entry, break above, enter it from here. My stop loss was just below here for about 30 pip. This was the trade I took this week. You can see that all my trades are almost similar, almost the same entry, almost the same way I'm looking at the chart for me to execute my trade. That's it. I'm going to do a proper breakdown on how I trade and do a back testing as well, because I have a video coming up about the perfect tool to use to backtest. I'm comparing two pairs. I'm going to put the link very soon. So looking at this, let me show you what I think will happen this week or what I'm looking at currently. So now I can tell you for a fact that if price break below this structure is going to push down. Yeah, because there's a bit of clean candle to get to this point, and that should be around 50 to 60 pip range. Yeah, 70 pip range. So if price break below this structure, and expect it to push downwards to this level. So you can actually adjust it here if you want. So that's the entry, that's first entry. Okay, let's adjust this one. Let's put it this way. This is the best place to put it. Yeah, so if price to break below the structure, close below, what we want is a strong bearish close, a strong bearish close below this structure, which is price closing, price coming like this, then a strong bearish closure with the top and bottom weak. Then the next one to retest, then push up. Entry will be once price break below the structure to price to continue pushing downwards. That's for the sell. Now, if I'm looking for a buy currently, what do I want price to do for a buy position? I think I want price to break above the structure. Wait, let me see my range. Yeah, for buys, I want price to break above the structure here. This is my buy. This should be the best buy because a lot of clean candles on the left hand side. So if price should break above this level, I'm anticipating price to push up. So I need like a bullish close above the structure. I need like a bullish closure above the structure. Price to close above. The same thing for sales. Big rejection downward. Break up the high. I don't mind my drawing to keep pushing upward. So this is what I'm looking for Monday. The price to go up. Like I said, I trade based on what I see currently on that time frame. But for me, the best opportunity right now is looking like the sell because for the buy, it's looking like it's going to take time, and there are two levels here. So all you gotta do is you're gonna relax, sit down and watch the charts and see what price give to us. Then we know how we're gonna execute it. So stay tuned. I'm gonna be dropping a video soon. Don't fail to watch that. Peace.